Hi, another great day to do limit examples, and in this example we're going to be looking at a sum of cubes. This is quite a challenging question, but we will not panic. We will just have some fun working our way through this expression. So the first thing we should always do prior to getting crazy with our mathematics is look at the value that x goes to. In this example, x goes to minus 1/2. And what I want you to do is substitute that value in for x and evaluate the expression to see what type of answer we obtain. So I'll substitute minus 1/2 in for x. We'll do some algebra. We'll be careful with our signs. Do some house cleaning. Oh, and we obtain the answer 0 divided by 0, which is actually an indeterminate answer, which is a nice way of saying that, boy, will algebra help us later on. Now, if you had obtained answers on the form besides 0 over 0, if you had obtained other indeterminate forms like 0 times infinity, or infinity divided by infinity, or infinity minus infinity, or 0 to the 0, or infinity to the 0, or even 1 to the infinity, that will just tell you that we have to use algebra to help us. If you obtained a number for your answer, you were in fact done. So let's go to our expression. We'll see what algebra can do. It's always a good process to try to determine what will cancel out. That is, we had to get rid of that 0 divided by 0. So the way to look at that is, if you look at the value that x goes to and treat that arrow sign as an equal sign. And so in this example, I can actually multiply by 2. I can then bring the minus 1 over the other side, and I obtain the expression 2x plus 1 goes to 0. This is just saying that x goes to minus 1/2 is equivalent to 2x plus 1 goes to 0. And because it goes to 0, that is going to be the 0 that I would like to cancel out. So hopefully we'll have a 2x plus 1 in the numerator someplace and a 2x plus 1 in the denominator, which will cancel out. Now, lucky for us, we already have a 2x plus 1 in the denominator. So somehow 8x cubed plus 1 must factor so that we have a 2x plus 1 someplace in its factored terms. Now, if we look at 8x cubed plus 1, that's really a sum of cubes. It's hidden from us. And look at the first term. 8x cubed is equivalent to 2x, and that whole thing cubed. And 1 is really equivalent to 1 cubed. So there is our sum of cubes. And because it's a sum of cubes, we actually have a technique. Sum of cubes can be factored by using this formula. So if you have an expression in the form of a cubed plus b cubed, that is factored into a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. And there's actually a pattern with our signs. Because it's a sum of cubes, the first sign is positive, and in our first factored term between the a and b, that sign is the same, therefore it's positive, while in the second factored term between a squared and ab, that sign is opposite, so it'll be negative, and finally between the ab and the b squared, that sign, that dude is always positive, so it's easy. So we'll take our expression, write it as the sum of cubes. We will apply our sum of cubes factoring technique. It looks scary, but we'll do some house cleaning. There's the 2x plus 1 in the numerator to go with the 2x plus 1 in the denominator. We were hoping that would occur. We can then actually cancel those two guys out and thus remove the 0 divided by 0. Do some house cleaning. Make our substitution, x goes to minus 1/2, into our expression. More house cleaning, some simple addition, and there we go, 3. So the limit of our original expression, x goes to minus 1/2 of 8x cubed plus 1 divided by 2x plus 1, is 3. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you.